And they laugh. This is the president of the Toronto Police Association. Wake up.
Everyone has an opinion about Canadian federal politics.
Oh, yeah.
The Honourable Member for Brantford Brant.
Madam Speaker, another day, another shooter on our streets. This time a 21-year-old dirtbag, or as described by a veteran detective, a muppet, with a record of 21 failures to comply with court orders, and not surprisingly, out on bail, sent a young cop to the emergency ward with a bullet in his gut. This NDP Liberal government's hug-a-thug mentality is putting cops and the public in emergency rooms and in morgues. When will this government prioritize safety rather than empathy for cop shooters?
Hear, hear. The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of Justice.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. That last statement is just outrageous. I live in the City of Toronto where this police officer worked. Myself, my family, and my neighbours rely on them every single day, and we're grateful for the work they do. This member is a former Crown prosecutor, as he likes to remind us time and time again. It's provincial responsibility to deal with the enforcement of bail laws. The Crown prosecutors are appointed by the Province of Ontario. The Justices of the Peace who administer the laws are appointed and paid for by the Province of Ontario. He's asking the wrong people the question.
The Honourable Member for Brantford Brant.
Almost everyone they arrest is out on bail. No one stays in jail where they belong. And they laugh. This is the president of the Toronto Police Association. Wake up. Every day, Canadians are waking up to more news of shootings and murders. The minister bragged that his bail reform bill would make our streets safer, but the truth is more criminals are out on bail and Canadians are more frightened than ever. This bill is a complete failure. How many more lost lives is it going to take for the government to finally embrace jail, not bail, for serious violence?
Honourable Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of Justice.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Once again, he's pointing in the wrong direction. There are Justices of the Peace every day in the Province of Ontario who are releasing people on bail because of the inhumane conditions.
Can I interrupt the Honourable Member? I had a question. We allow the Parliamentary Secretary to answer. Order! From the top.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Every single day in the Province of Ontario, there are Justices of the Peace who are appointed by the provincial government, who are letting people out on bail because the conditions inside provincially built, provincially funded, and provincially operated prisons are inhumane and not okay for people, even prisoners, to be in. There is judicial decisions by Justices of the Peace who have considered this fact regularly, and they said until those conditions change, that's going to be a major consideration when they're listening to bail applications.
The Honourable Member for Kildonan St. Paul.
The fact is, Madam Speaker, after 9 years of these Liberals, of these NDP Liberals, violent crime in Canada is up 50%. That is their responsibility, Madam Speaker, and it's really no wonder. Police report there are 790 repeat violent offenders just walking the streets in Mississauga and Brampton. Police say almost everyone they arrest is out on bail, yet Liberals have made it very clear, especially yesterday in question period, that they support repeat violent offenders getting bail, no matter what, no matter who gets hurt, Madam Speaker. What is it going to take for the Liberals to realize that their catch and release policies are costing innocent Canadians their lives?
Honourable Parliamentary Secretary.
They just don't understand, Madam Speaker. They don't want to understand, Madam Speaker. The laws are in place. They can't be enforced properly because the province is underfunding the system. 1 hour ago, none other than Ben Mulroney was on his podcast, and he said one of the biggest problems is the lack of resources provided by the provincial government in the province of Ontario, and that's why people are getting out on bail. Full stop. They need to pay attention, look in the right direction. The laws here are in place. They stop sensationalizing and be serious.
Everyone has an opinion about Canadian federal politics.
Oh, yeah.
Hey gang, what do you think of that video? Please leave a comment. I love the comments. My name's Aaron. This is Canadian Looney. We watch the question periods daily, live. We do a broadcast on that. Please come and check out the channel. I think that you would enjoy the chat room very much. If you are interested in Canadian federal politics, learning with other people that are learning, that do have opinions, a lot of these people in the chat room know a lot already. Come join us, come check it out. That's it. These other videos are very wild. Please leave a comment, like, subscribe, share, get notified for the live shows, all that fun stuff. Aaron, Canadian Looney. We'll catch you next video. Thank you very much for watching this one. Catch you next time.